According to A Showbiz, Jana Duggar, 34, and Stephen Wissmann, 31, were married on August 15th in a grandiose ceremony in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. On June 15th, the couple got engaged, and the beautiful The Grand at Willow Springs served as the venue for their traditional wedding ceremony. 500 people were invited to see their classic, elegant nuptials. The maid of honor was Jana's sister Jessa Duggar Seewald, and the bridesmaids were sisters-in-law Abby and Johanna Forsyth, Jordan Duggar, Johannah Duggar, and Jinger Duggar Vuolo. According to Jana, wearing an ivory satin ball gown with off-the-shoulder straps made her feel classy and a bit like a princess. Jim Bob Duggar, her father, escorted her down the aisle. Just 2 days before her wedding, Jana told People, "It is something that every girl dreams of doing someday. I got the impression that it would never happen, but it's only now starting to register. Things are starting to come to pass now. I say to myself, wow, this is really my dream come true. It's amazing, almost unbelievable, to see it all come together. It's simply amazing." The venue's natural beauty was highlighted by the understated decor. The happy couple opted for champagne outfits for the women, black suits for the males in the bridal party, and a bouquet of white flowers with leaves. "The venue is already so gorgeous and picturesque that I didn't want to take too much from that," she stated. AI-powered content. This article was created using artificial intelligence technology under human editorial supervision. Our editorial staff verifies the accuracy of any AI-generated content before it is made public. Original references. The information in this article may have been gathered from a variety of publicly accessible sources, including news organizations, press releases, and sources in the entertainment sector. We give credit where credit is due and try our best to be truthful. The gentle, old-world peace that envelops small towns when remarkable things occur was all across Arkansas today. In the midst of that subtle allure, Jana Duggar married Stephen Wissmann, marking the beginning of a new chapter in her life. The ceremony felt both traditional and lovely. As she walked down the aisle, the result of years of public attention, quiet speculation, and patient anticipation, you could practically feel the calm coming off of her. The wedding was held in the charming, rural countryside, which was the ideal location. Grandiosity, ostentation, and spectacle were all absent. Jana always liked the soft lighting, the natural wood tones, and the vast fields that spread out behind the ceremonial arch like a painting. The venue's ability to let the moment flow was what gave the wedding its elegant feel. It focused on the idea of significance and was anything but grandiose. Despite being known as the most reserved of the Duggar daughters, Jana was a shining example today. Her garment blended modern and classic elements, with delicate lace climbing across the bodice and sleeves. As like the fabric understood, it was a priceless story. The skirt swayed gently with her movements and fell in exquisite layers. By wearing a chic, raw hairdo, she kept up the authentic appearance that her loyal fan base has grown to anticipate from her over the years. She didn't try to reinvent herself for the public. Her genuineness was what made her performance so beautiful. She never altered a thing. Stephen Wissmann, whose family is well known in traditional Christian circles, appropriately fit the mood of the day. His suit was spotless, his stance calm, and his smile unflinching. There was a slight but discernible shift in the atmosphere as Jana walked up to him at the altar, suggesting that their relationship is deeper than anything the audience has ever seen. He looked at her with the same awe that comes when one sees the life they had dreamed of. Her expression conveyed her feeling of being recognized at last. As expected, it was deeply rooted in religious belief, yet it was not too ceremonial. That reverent, flowing flow was the result of scripture, vows, and emotion all being interwoven like threads in a tapestry. By discussing commitment, trust, and the importance of covenant, the officiant reminded the couple and everyone else present that marriage is more than just a ceremonial occasion. For as long as I can remember, I have been doing it. The significance of the words was evident. There was no script being acted out by the actors. They had made up their minds about their future. The entire family was present. The Duggar siblings were crammed into the rows. Some were sobbing softly, while others were grinning with anticipation. Both Jana's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle, had a grin of serene pride on their faces. For a long time, people have been curious about Jana's reasons for remaining unmarried, staying at home, and how long she intends to wait for a marriage proposal. The response for today appeared to appear out of nowhere. Her season arrived at the exact time it was meant to. The two clans grew closer as a result of the Wissmann family's warm hospitality. The families appeared to have known one another for a long time before the wedding, based on the ease and naturalness of their conversations. The harmony of the occasion gave it a peaceful cadence, calm, without distance. The smooth union of just two families. The decor made extensive use of natural elements. Candlelight, soft foliage, and white blossoms framed the room without overpowering it. Each reception table has a simple yet tasteful centerpiece made of traditional materials like crystal and linen. The style appeared almost archaic, as though the happy couple wanted to honor the elegance of earlier times rather than adopt the newest trends. It was a great fit for Jana's personality because of her air, which is equal parts traditional and graceful. The guests enjoyed a lunch that reflected the same coziness and comfort, comforting flavors and fragrances of home-cooked food that is meant to please rather than impress. Speeches were then presented, describing Jana's gentle strength and Stephen's unshakable character. According to their friends, they were two quiet, thoughtful individuals who chose to follow their convictions above the herd. When the couple performed their first dance, the mood in the room shifted. The calming music was accompanied by dim lighting. Jana leaned towards Stephen with the assurance of someone who has at last found a home. Stephen held her close to him as though she were a gift from God. It was nothing special. It was planted solidly. The stability it offered made it beautiful. This wedding represents more than just a personal achievement. The plot surrounding Jana Duggar has evolved. For years, people speculated about her constantly, imagined she was dissatisfied with her life decisions, and questioned why she was unmarried. But tonight, instead of merely recounting her experience, she lived it, giving the most immediate and powerful response. A more restrained time, shaped more by personal commitments than by rumors, begins with her marriage to Stephen Wissmann. They don't seem to be interested in drama or the spotlight in their relationship. Instead, as they build their lives, they will adhere to the teachings that have been handed down from generation to generation, which include faith, simplicity, and steady hands working together. This wedding has a very special mood. It was devoid of Hollywood's glamour and glamour. It was not ostentatious, but it was exquisite in the purest sense. Being controlled, intentional, and sincere are all components of elegance. That was the end of the day. As the sun set over Arkansas, illuminating the landscape with a soft golden glow, the newlyweds ventured into the future. No pyrotechnics, grandeur, or boisterous departure. A normal couple, welcoming the start of their married life with the same calm confidence that defined their wedding ceremony. The wedding today is almost poetic for those who have watched the Duggar family for a long time. Jana waited calmly for a long time, longer than anyone had expected. She was slow. Additionally, instead of attempting to make her fit in with society's standards, she married a man who seems to meet her where she is. Because it was tender, sincere, and entirely consistent with Jana and Stephen's relationship identity, the day turned out to be ideal. An incredibly gorgeous wedding in Arkansas was the culmination of a long-awaited occasion.